Doug Lesmerises of cleveland.com here with Andy Staples of Sports Illustrated and SI.com. Andy, thank you for joining me for the question of Braxton Miller said he for sure is going to be a first-round pick. Would you take Braxton Miller in the first round?
I don't know if I could because I haven't seen on film exactly what he can do as a receiver. You saw him at the Senior Bowl, and he looked great. And obviously you've seen him with the ball in his hands, especially you go back to like 2012 when he was their offense.
Yeah.
There was not a harder player to bring down with the ball in his hands. I mean, he was magic. So you think, yes, this guy's ceiling is incredibly high, but there's no tape on him playing receiver. And he's saying, that he feels like he can play outside, he can play inside. Well, you got to see that if you're going to use a pick on him that high. I mean, I think the team that takes Braxton is going to have to invest some time in teaching him to play the position, and that may pay huge dividends. But the thing is, when you're going to get a guy in the first round, you kind of want him ready-made.
I have some question about him fitting as a football player in the NFL system. As a slot receiver, doing all the things a receiver has to do in the NFL. But I see Ohio State. You see guys all over the country. When we're talking the level of athleticism, like what's the context of that in your mind of Braxton Miller's athletic abilities?
There's no question. He's one of, if you're saying, is he one of the best 32 athletes in the draft in terms of first-round talent? He's one of the best 32 athletes in the draft. There are not many guys who can do what he does with the ball in his hands. The question is, can that translate to lining up as a receiver, catching the ball, and then getting it down the field? I think he can do it. But if I was a team and I had to spend the money, I would probably want to wait a little bit later because I know I'm going to have to invest some teaching time in that.
He's Andy Staples. I'm Doug Lesmerises. Thanks for watching here at cleveland.com.